Yes, popcorn, yes, popcorn, yes, popcorn, yes, popcorn, yes, popcorn, yes, popcorn.
Special, gang gang, rah, 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 gang gang, balloon.
The NPC trend is back. Yes, again. And somehow it's bigger, stranger, and even more hypnotic than the last time. If you've opened TikTok recently, you've probably had PinkyDoll shoved into your feed at least once. She's the self-proclaimed OG NPC queen, the woman who turned "ice cream so good" into a full-blown cultural moment. And just when everyone thought the hype had died down, the trend has exploded all over again. Now we've got Cherry Crush doing her own softcore NPC aesthetic, creators dressed as Grimace looping robotic lines for hours, and even the so-called Ohio NPC kids joining the wave. So the question is obvious. Why is this bizarre robotic roleplay taking over TikTok? One more time? To understand that, we need to rewind. The NPC trend originally started as a parody of video game characters, the non-playable ones you interact with in games like GTA, Skyrim, or Roblox. TikTok users began imitating those stiff, repetitive movement loops and the awkward, pre-programmed voice lines. At first, it was a funny little meme, but then something unexpected happened. People started turning it into a business model, and nobody did that more successfully than PinkyDoll. While she repeated the same lines over and over, "Ice cream so good," "Gang gang," "Yes, yes, yes," viewers were sending her TikTok gifts, and each of those gifts was real money. That moment sparked an entirely new microeconomy on TikTok: GIF reaction monetization. Here's how it works. TikTok Live rewards creators whenever viewers interact with the stream. GIFs, those digital little images that pop on screen, aren't just animations, they're currency. NPC creators provide set reactions for each gift: a sound, a gesture, a phrase, or a weirdly robotic movement. If someone sends a rose, the creator might say, "Yes, yes, yes." If someone sends an ice cream, the creator pops a cute little, "Ice cream so good." It's essentially a human vending machine of reactions. PinkyDoll made thousands of dollars per session doing this. Cherry Crush, who comes from the gaming and cosplay world, took the idea and wrapped it in a soft, pastel, anime NPC vibe. Then came the Grimace NPCs, mixing McDonald's lore with robotic loops. And finally, the Ohio NPC kids, which definitely raised eyebrows, because watching actual kids perform NPC routines triggered instant debate about online safety, exploitation, and the sexual undertones of the trend. And yes, we need to talk about the sexual undertones, because the NPC trend isn't just weird, it's weirdly intimate. The repetitive cooing, the obedient reactions, the baby talk tone, it crosses into fetish territory for some viewers, whether creators mean it or not. That's one of the biggest controversies. The combination of infantilization, roleplay, and monetization blurs the line between performance art, comedy, and something a lot more adult. When kids started copying it, the internet collectively said, "Hold on, what are we doing here?" But controversy alone doesn't explain why this trend is back. The truth is, NPC streams tap directly into our collective obsession with AI. Humans acting almost like AI feels both unsettling and fascinating. The uncanny valley effect pulls viewers in because it feels like watching a humanoid glitch in real time. It's not natural, but not fake either. It's right in that strange middle zone where you can't look away. And in 2025, when AI influencers, AI girlfriends, and AI clones are everywhere, this trend feels like a live-action parody of our fears and fantasies. NPC creators are basically performing what we subconsciously expect the future of entertainment to look like: robotic, reactive, and algorithm-friendly. Gen Z especially can't resist this kind of thing, and the psychology behind that is surprisingly clear. First, there's the irony factor. Gen Z loves meta-humor, satire, and anything that feels self-aware. Watching a grown adult say, "Ice cream so good," 50 times in a row while deadpanning into a camera is so absurd that it loops back around to being funny again. Second, it gives them control. Sending gifts lets viewers directly trigger the performer. In a chaotic online world, there's something bizarrely satisfying about watching an NPC streamer react instantly to your digital command. It's gamified attention. And third, This generation grew up on video games. NPC behavior doesn't feel foreign, it feels nostalgic. It feels like a live extension of familiar gaming culture, just with real humans instead of polygons. Of course, there's also the cringe factor. For every person who finds NPC streams entertaining, there are 10 who say they'd rather delete the whole app than watch someone pretend to be a broken Sims character. And that's exactly why the trend spread so fast. People share it because they love it, and people share it because they hate it. Cringe is still one of the strongest engagement engines on the internet. The comment sections underneath NPC streams are filled with confusion, jokes, and chaos, all of which boosts the algorithm and pushes the streams even further. The hate makes the trend stronger, the confusion makes it trendier, and the fascination keeps viewers glued to the screen longer than they'd like to admit. And yet the trend raises deeper questions. Is this a preview of what entertainment looks like when AI and humans blur together? Are we watching a satire of online identity, or the beginning of a new kind of digital labor? Some critics say NPC streaming is just another way people reshape their behavior to serve algorithms, turning themselves into predictable, monetizable loops. Others say it's harmless performance art. And some argue it's dangerously close to training both creators and viewers to interact like machines. Even more unsettling is the idea that NPC creators might just be echoing the very algorithms controlling TikTok. Respond instantly, repeat what works, never stop the loop. So why is the NPC trend taking over again? Because it combines everything the modern internet thrives on: spectacle, controversy, money, gaming culture, AI aesthetics, and the addictive pull of cringe content. It's a weird cocktail that we love, hate, mock, and can't stop watching. Whether you find it disturbing, hilarious, or oddly brilliant, one thing is undeniable. NPC creators like PinkyDoll, Cherry Crush, the Grimace NPC streamers, and even the Ohio NPC kids are shaping the new frontier of TikTok Live. They're tapping into our obsession with AI, our fascination with power dynamics, our craving for real-time interaction, and the chaotic entertainment style that defines Gen Z. And maybe the strangest part? This might not even be the peak. If history has shown us anything, it's that TikTok trends never truly die. They respawn. And NPC culture is proving that it has infinite lives.